We are in 2023, so video games is a pretty common thing for the most part. Everyone and their mama should have either heard about video games or played a video game. When I was growing up, my grandma had an N64, and the N is for Nintendo, if you get what I'm saying. And even at that young age, I was hooked, man. I didn't know what was going on. All I know is me and Mario went on an adventure, me and Kirby went on an adventure, and I was enjoying every moment of it. Video games have a beautiful way to get you involved in storylines, understanding the characters, and unplugging from reality, because honestly, sometimes life sucks. For a kid like me, I was pretty shy in a new city, and with the recent passing of my grandma, a lot of things was changing for me. Honestly, video games helped me reinvent myself, actually helped me with my confidence, and honestly, I'm so glad that my grandma introduced me to video games, because if she didn't, I wouldn't be making this video today. Like I said, video games had me hooked. Every time I got home from school, video games. Pew, 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 pew. Friends ask me if I want to go outside. Nah, video games. Pew, 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 pew. Sick, so I get to stay home. You know I'm playing video games. Pew, 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 pew. To be honest with you guys, I might have had a slight addiction to video games. There was one time I got in trouble, you know, laughing in school, just being a class clown or whatever. And my mom took my Xbox away, bro. I was so sad I went into hibernation, bro. Yes, hibernation. Like bears, winter, cold, hibernation. I think I slept for the whole time. It was around summertime, so I slept for at least 2 weeks. And when I finally got my Xbox back, I promised to not ever get in trouble again. I started learning about esports, and it was a whole different world of gaming. It was like I leveled up or something. I loved it when I first started watching. I first started watching Nade Shot and Scump and all the Optic Boys. And that's when I found out that I really want to become a YouTuber. Black Ops 2 League play, I was on Slums. And for some weird reason, bro, it just hit me like, whoa, I could be a YouTuber. The same things that these people are doing, I can do. And at that time, I could not afford it. We were dirt poor, you know. We barely had got internet recently. We went through a lot of struggles financially early up in my childhood. So a lot of times it was just me waiting. So I just put that dream on hold, and I just kept grinding until the moment came. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. UAV inbound. UAV inbound. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Hellstorm inbound. This game changed it all for me. It changed it all for esports and content creation as a whole. I still wish I would have made videos back then. This time was Black Ops 2. So this is when Call of Duty got a crazy push from the community and the support. We were seeing sponsorships, like crazy sponsorships. Red Bull sponsoring Nade Shot, Scuff Gaming, the world-renowned Scuff Gaming, coming out with crazy controllers, pros able to win life-changing money, and I was spectating it all. I got to sit there and watch greatness happen, and honestly, a piece of Call of Duty history and esport history as a whole. I still remember the day I was watching Call of Duty Champs from the Xbox 360 dashboard. I cried after they won. I know. I can't explain it still. I literally can't explain it to this day, but I just know that the emotion and the passion that I seen those players and like the things that they went through. And I think it played a case because Miracles was a person of color. I think he's black and Hispanic. So the fact that seeing someone that looks similar to me win the biggest championship of their all, it really touched me, man. It really like got me in my feels. And honestly, bro, that was a pretty great moment, man. Fast forward to AW. Hands down, the best jetpack Call of Duty, and I was able to compete. I was 16 years old. I got a job working at Bojangles. For all my southern people out there, you know about Bojangles. Bowberry biscuits, chicken supremes. I was able to compete, man. My first ever event, UMG Orlando, a small town kid, bro. I'm from Gray Court, South Carolina. This place is literally a speck on the map, man. And I was able to go. This is my first time flying. I flew alone because my mom wasn't able to afford to go with me. Nobody else was really supportive of my gaming situation. So I was able to fly alone. It was an intense and scary moment, but I was super excited for the opportunity. And I got to meet one of my best friends, man. Shout out to my boy LJ. I met him. Me and him went and teamed actually for that event, and it was amazing, bro. Honestly, I wish I took pictures, man. It was like hundreds of teenagers competing to go pro. I was so dedicated, man. I was so dedicated to it that I had to stay overnight at the airport, but eventually I made it home and was able to continue grinding. But that was just a little taste of the world of esports for me, right? I remember meeting Foreplay, bro. I remember being able to talk to these people that I watched on YouTube, running into them, even having like really long conversations with them. And it was honestly a life-changing moment. Advanced Warfare changed my life. For me, it really impacted me and made me the person that I am today. It made me really want to strive to chase my dreams and gave me the confidence to push myself even further than I even believed I could. Video games changed my life. Mashing buttons, spending hours mashing buttons, working on my communication skills, working on understanding the map really changed my life, man. I'm able to make YouTube videos, and yeah, I'm not getting paid for this yet, but I know for a fact that I will be able to turn this into a career.